This is how to beat the fried liver attack quick and easy. First they go pawn to e4 and we respond pawn to e5 here. Now they develop their knight to f3 and attack our center. We defend with our own knight. And now bishop c4 marks the Italian game. We develop our other knight to f6, and white now goes knight to g5 here. This is the fried liver attack because they're attacking the f7 pawn. And here we're going to go d5 to block out their bishop from seeing it. They're going to capture, and we now play the uncommon move knight to d4. This is the Fritz variation, and first let's take a look at the big trap here, that being d6, which is very natural. They open up the bishop to cf7 once again, but we now win here with queen takes on d6, which looks like a blunder because white can take an f7, fork our rook and our queen, but we play queen to c6 here. The idea of this move is not only that we put pressure on their bishop, more importantly, we put pressure on the g2 pawn. And if they take our rook, this is a losing blunder because we take on g2 and they're going to get checkmated. We attack their rook. It only has one safe square moving over to f1, so it's defended by the king. We now drop it back to e4 with this brutal check. They only have two moves here. One of them is queen e2, which loses their queen, so instead people are going to play bishop drops back to e2 here, but now we have the brutal knight to f3, smothered checkmate because we have this pin here, so the bishop cannot capture, and their king is completely trapped in by his own pieces. But wait, don't play this yet, there is something else you need to know. Back here, they can take with the knight, but their best move is to take with the bishop, and you must be very careful here. You need to play king to e7. That way you still have contact with the bishop. If they simply castle here, this is a blunder because we have h6 attacking their knight. It must drop back, and then nobody is defending the bishop, and you can go ahead and capture that. So instead, the best move is to back all the way up to b3, and here you're going to go ahead and trade that bishop. They will capture back, and you have the following line now. h6 attacking their knight, they need to drop it back, and now e4 here attacking their knight. Most people try queen to e2 to pin, and very simply just slide your king over. There's no problem. Their knight must move, and it actually has basically no safe squares except h4, which gets trapped after g5. The knight is completely dead, so they have to back up to g1, which is extremely ugly, and from here you're just simply much better. And there's one more thing you need to know, which is back here. If they don't play d6, the best move is c3 to attack your knight, but you still have a good game here when you back the knight up to f5. Now if they play d6, you don't take for the queen, instead simply knight takes back, attacking the bishop and defending f7. So instead their best move is to simply castle here, at which point you have the following line. h6 attacking their knight, they back it up, e4 attacking them, now rook to e1 pinning the pawn to our king, and you can very easily here simply block with e7. They must move the knight and then go ahead and just castle, and from here you have a great position. Only problem is your pieces are a little bit tight, but you can easily solve this after white plays pawn to d4 or d3. You're going to capture, in this case en passant. They take back, and now bishop d6, pressure their knight in the center, and you have a great game ahead of you. Like and subscribe for more videos, become a member to support me, and thank you for watching.